Hey, welcome back. Today, we're jumping straight into the deep end, talking about the hidden dangers that are lurking on the very job platforms you trust with your career. We're talking everything from scams that are designed to steal your data, all the way to attacks that can literally sabotage your entire job search.
All right, so just a quick reminder. This is part 2 of our 3-part series. In the first part, we really dug into the shocking amount of data these platforms are collecting on you. Today, though, we're moving past the what and into the so what. We're talking about the real-world consequences, the tangible threats that can hit your career, your finances, and yeah, even your personal safety.
So think about it. You've spent hours polishing your resume, you upload it, you hit apply. You're thinking, okay, great, recruiters are going to see this. But who else is looking? What kind of unseen battles are being fought over your personal information the second it goes live? Well, let's find out. Okay, first up, let's talk about one of the most common traps you're going to run into, the ghost job. These are job postings that look totally legitimate, but they're really just a front for something way more sinister. It's basically data mining that's disguised as hiring. Yeah, just to be super clear here, a ghost job has nothing to do with filling a position. It's a straight-up scam, and it's designed to do one thing: harvest your personal data. Your name, your contact info, your entire work history, all of that gets bundled up and sold to the highest bidder, which could be anyone from aggressive marketers to full-blown identity thieves. So how do you spot one of these things? Well, the warning signs are often pretty simple if you know what to look for. Is the job description super vague? Is the salary just way too good to be true? Are they asking for your social security number right out of the gate? Those are huge red flags. And remember, real companies don't just hand out job offers without an interview. So you got to be wary of bad grammar or emails coming from a generic Gmail or Yahoo account. But here's the thing. These bad actors aren't just targeting you individually. Oh no, they're going after the entire platform. And this brings us to something called data poisoning. These are really sophisticated attacks designed to corrupt the very algorithms that are supposed to be helping you find a job in the first place. So here's how it works. First, the attackers just flood the system with hundreds, sometimes thousands of fake profiles. Then, they start manipulating the platform by having all these fake profiles apply for very specific jobs. This tricks the algorithm into thinking certain roles or skills are way more popular than they actually are. And the end result? The platform's recommendation engine gets poisoned. It just becomes totally skewed and unreliable. And the direct impact on you? It's huge. All of a sudden, you're getting matched with jobs that make absolutely no sense for you, while the perfect opportunities stay completely hidden. You're out there competing against an army of fake applicants you don't even know exist, and your own profile gets buried by this compromised algorithm. You're basically playing a rigged game without even realizing it. And believe it or not, the threats get even more personal from here. Now we're going to look at how your resume, that very document you carefully crafted to build your future, can be turned into a weapon against you. It's an absolute goldmine for identity thieves. Let's break down the anatomy of this attack. First, they start by scraping your public job history. With that data, they build a really detailed profile on you. And just think about it. How many security questions are like, what was your first job, or what high school did you attend? All of that is probably sitting right there on your resume. This all leads up to targeted, incredibly convincing phishing emails that are custom-made for you. And hey, this isn't just a theory. As one cybersecurity researcher pointed out, your real job history gives these attackers all the credibility they need. I mean, an email from a supposed former colleague or a recruiter in your industry becomes so much more believable when it has accurate, specific details about your career, right? Let's make this really real for a second. Imagine you're a marketing professional. You get an email from a company you applied to. They reference your specific skills, and they ask you to download an interview guide. You click it. And just like that, boom, malware has stolen your banking credentials. Or maybe you're an IT specialist. You get a message on the platform itself from someone who seems to be a former colleague. They ask you to review a document. That link takes you to a fake login page, and they've got your password. It's that simple. This stuff even happens over the phone. A recent grad gets a call from someone claiming to be from her university's career services. They know her major, they know her graduation year. All they say they need is her social security number to verify her identity, and the trap is sprung. Every single one of these attacks is fueled by data that was scraped directly from job platforms. So beyond all these active scams, there's this constant passive threat hanging over you. It's the risk that the platforms themselves will just fail to protect your data from breaches, from invasive tracking, and from unauthorized sharing.
A recent FTC settlement with Uber is a perfect cautionary tale here. The company made misleading claims about privacy, they had shoddy security, and they took forever to notify users about major breaches. This just proves that a platform's promises about security, well, they aren't guarantees. Your data could be exposed for years, and you might never even know about it.
And then there's the tracking. The platforms will say, oh, we track your location to show you relevant local jobs. But what they're actually doing is persistently tracking your every move even when the app is closed. They say they track your behavior to match you with opportunities. What they're really doing is building a detailed psychological profile based on every single click, every pause, everything you do.
And let's be crystal clear about the stakes here. This isn't just about getting some targeted ads. No. If this detailed location and behavioral data falls into the wrong hands, it can lead to stalking, to harassment, and to very, very real physical danger.
So when you add it all up, you've got the ghost jobs, the poisoned algorithms, the weaponized resumes, and the constant threat of data breaches. The cumulative impact is severe. We are talking about identity theft, career sabotage, and personal harassment.
So I guess that leaves us with the big question, right? With your data so exposed and with attackers constantly waiting for a weakness, how can you possibly fight back? Well, that is exactly what we are going to cover in Part 3, the final installment of this series. We'll see you then.